welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in Indiana, PA, which is just a little over an hour east of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm in Yellow Creek State Park, and I'm going to hike the Dam Site Trail. This is one of those state parks where I've been wanting to get to. It's not very popular from what I could tell. This is definitely remote to get here. Going down the dirt road, parking area for maybe about 7 cars. I don't think I'll see anybody else. It's Memorial Day weekend, and I wanted to stay away from some of the more popular places. I was thinking of going to Ohio, but decided not to. So instead I figured I'd choose someplace that was kind of remote. So this trail will go around the lake. I believe there might be a dam, given the trail's name. Don't know much about it. I just kind of picked it and was like, all right, I'll go here. I think it's close to about a 4-mile hike. Some elevation gain up and down, nothing too strenuous from what I could tell. So I'm gonna get on the trail and see what we can find. So we've been having lots of rain here in western PA. I've been on the trail only a few minutes, and it's muddy, it's wet. I expect it to be a very mud, slog driven hike. But you know, got the right boots on, shouldn't be an issue. I think I may have to cross some water, so we'll see what happens, see how messy that is. So I can hear lots of boats on the water in the distance. So being Memorial Day weekend, maybe I'll get a nice display of boats that I could film. Should be there soon. Come across a second little bridge here, going over top of a creek that I'm assuming feeds the lake. So standard walk in the woods so far with a couple bridges. It's peaceful, nobody else around. Seen some deer, some other wildlife. So nice Pennsylvania walk in the woods. Definitely gotta go through some water, so make sure you're not wearing flip-flops or boat shoes. Hiking boots, please. So once you get down by the lake, you can go left or right. The All Trails app says to go left, which walks along the lake. But you can't really see it because it's now springtime and all leaves are out. And you follow this trail along, according to the All Trails app, you then just turn around and come back. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to go, because I don't think I'm going to get a very good view of the lake on this part of the trail. But looking at the app, if you go right at that T, it does take you down right along the lake. So I'm going to walk this for a little bit more and then just turn around. Upon looking at the map a little closer, if I stay on this trail, which was going left from the T, I'll come to the Spillway, which is why I'm assuming people come this way. Take a look at that. So I'm going to continue on my path and make it to the Spillway, and hopefully some cool stuff to film. I can hear the Spillway. Trail turned into this tall grass. It's more or less just a path now. Chain link fence, making sure people don't do stupid stuff, I guess. Well, I made it to the Spillway. I think with all the rains, there's been some flooding, so I can't really get out too far to see the Spillway. I mean, I can get a glimpse of it. Looks like there's some people out there. Not sure how they got there. I don't know if they're fishing or what they're doing. Pretty cool though. Neat little area. I'm gonna see if I can get to that Spillway though. There might be another path that I missed on the way down to this creek area. So it appears there is a hiking trail that gets you to the Spillway. I looked on the map. I'm nowhere near it. It would be a completely different trail. So this might be the closest I get to the Spillway. Well, I can hear the roaring waters of the Spillway, but I can't figure out a way to get there. The pictures I got, the video I got, it's about the best I'm gonna get. With all the rains and flooding, I was already standing in marshy water. So it is what it is. And back the way I came, finish off the loop. Looks like there's a little cutaway to the lake. So we'll take a look at that when we get there. Well, that looks like the trail that takes you to the Spillway. I see some people fishing. Looks like 3 boats. Pretty cool little area with all the rocks. So you could see the lake, but you can't really get to it. And you know, sometimes this is why I like hiking in the winter, because in the winter I'd have an excellent view of the lake. But once spring and summer comes along, a lot of times I've noticed here in Pennsylvania, your views get obscured. We're gonna see. I'll see if this trail leads down to the lake, but I'm not hopeful that it does. Well, I did find a little cutoff path that led to the lake. This might be the best that it gets. Pretty nice lake though, it's pretty big. A lot of boaters out there. Well, not a lot. Handful of them, I should say. Looks like most of them are fishing. I don't see a lot of like recreational boats, no speed boats or pontoons. Don't know what's allowed on this lake or anything like that, but got the water lapping, the birds chirping. So this part's pretty cool. So I do see some kayaks, pontoon boats, speed boats out on this lake. So I'm assuming all types of watercraft are allowed. It's a nice day to be out there, that's for sure. I guess the rain is supposed to come here around 6 p.m. tonight and stay until Tuesday, ruining everybody's Memorial Day. But that's why I wanted to get out this morning before the rains came again. So just before I was about to turn and go back towards the parking lot, I noticed a path cutaway that led down here to the lake. Man, it is a big lake. Right now I'm on this outcropping. It's very marshy. I can hear the frogs. They were all chirping. As soon as they saw me or heard me, they stopped. People out on the water, fishing, speedboating, pontoon boats. What a beautiful morning, late morning now for these people and their families to be out on the lake. Later I'll be barbecuing with my family. Yeah, this is pretty amazing. I wonder if I'm gonna have to look to see if they have a marina and maybe rent pontoon boats. That'd be a good thing to do. But yeah, really cool lake. Well, there you have it. That was my hike in Indiana, PA, Yellow Creek State Park on the Dam Site Trail. Was this my favorite trail and hike of the year? No. With all the rains, I mean, it was really muddy. I didn't show it, but there were times when I was ankle deep, just slogging through. I mean, luckily I got the Gore-Tex boots on, so no water seeping through. Man, a lot of bugs with all the moisture and everything, and swampy areas. It was a lot of bugs. I put on bug spray and reapplied it at the Spillway. Just walking through spider webs, you could tell that a lot of people don't really use this trail, but it is well marked. I will say that it's well marked, well laid out, so got that going for it. Yeah, it's basically a hike in the woods. I wish I would have been able to see the Spillway better, and maybe you will if you hike this trail and there's not a lot of rain the week prior. The lake is gorgeous. So yeah, aside from the environmental aspects of it, it's a good hike. And if you find yourself in Indiana, PA, and you want a remote hike, this would probably be a good one to do. I mean, I saw nobody else on this trail. I saw hikers on other trail. There is a car now here. I don't know if that's a boater who just went down to the water right there at the end of this video, or if that's a hiker or a maintenance person, don't know, but I saw nobody else. And I highly doubt if you hike this, you would see anybody else. I mean, this trailhead's pretty remote compared to maybe the other ones where there might be docks or marinas and things like that. So, yep, so Yellow Creek Trail, or I'm sorry, Yellow Creek State Park in Indiana, PA. And as always, keep hiking.